Welcome to practice. Let's begin standing. Come to the top of your mat. Find those points on the bottom of your feet. Those 3 points, one behind the big toe, the third and fourth toe, and your heel. So that those shoulders come down away from your ears. Let the crown of the head be pulled up. Maybe have palms facing forward just a bit. Find your mountain pose for a moment. Close your eyes. And let's begin that nice deep breath. Allow your breath to come in from your belly all the way up through the crown of your head. Pause for a second and exhale back out. Let your eyes flutter open. Maybe bring your chin down towards your chest. Bend your knees, sweep your hands, inhale, up to the top. Exhale down to heart center. Once again, bend your knees, sweep your hands, inhale to the top. Exhale down. Hands on shoulders, and begin a gentle little twist of the spine. Coming back to center, let's circle those elbows forward and up, back and down. And then let's do one at a time. Maybe bending a little bit into that side body as you pull that elbow up and back and around. One more time each side. Come back to center. Inhale, bring those arms to the top. Bring palms together. Turn those palms up and reach up. You can follow that with your gaze or keep your chin down depending on which feels best with your neck. Inhale. Exhale, stretch those palms up. And release, do one at a time. Stretch those arms up. Stretching that side body. One more time each side. Back up to the top. Let those arms come down and around. Palms up behind, chin comes to chest. Pull those palms through, let your chest cave just a little bit. Fingertip to fingertip. Tug on those hands. Release. Opposite hand on top. Release. Hands come down to your side, back to mountain. Shoulders come down, away from your ears. Coming to the front of your mat. Bend your knees, sweep your hands, inhale, come on up to the top. Little back bend here. Exhale, forward fold. Take your time. Peel down. Let your head and neck be last. Have a slight bend in your knees. Let your body hang. Let your neck and head hang. Maybe a little sway side to side. Maybe you're doing a little finger paint on the front of your mat. Maybe you're bending into those knees just a little bit. Loosening up those legs. Back to center, grab your elbows, hang in that ragdoll position, and a little sway side to side. Maybe releasing those hands, maybe placing your hands on the outside of your head for a little bit more tug. And then coming back to center, releasing your hands, bend your knees, and roll up one vertebrae at a time. Finding your way back up to mountain pose. Let's do 3 sun breaths, bottom to top. Inhale. Exhale, right back down. Inhale up. Exhale. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale. Bend your knees, sweep your hands. Inhale, come on up to the top. Little back bend. Exhale, forward fold through the heart center. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, sweep your hands. Inhale, come on up. Little back bend. Exhale, forward fold through heart center. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Once again, bend your knees, sweep your hands. Inhale, come on up. Little back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Line your fingers up with toes. Let's lift that left heel. Let's step back with that left foot. Let's come down to that left knee and the top of that left foot. Now let's go ahead and rock it back and forth, lifting those right toes and then setting them back down and stretching that left psoas, opening your chest. And go ahead and do this back and forth in your own time. Inhaling one way, exhaling opposite. This next time coming back, those toes come up. Inhale, get long through the crown of your head. Exhale, take a forward fold. Forehead comes down towards that shin. Remember that leg does not need to be straight, or it can be if that's in your body. Inhale, get long. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, get long. Exhale, forward fold. Set those toes down. Walk them to the right side of your mat. Place both hands on the inside of that front foot. Shift your weight. So knee is over ankle. You can stay right here. You can place that right hand onto that right thigh, pushing it out, opening up. Take a look behind. Come back to center. You can stay right here. Hand on your thigh. You can take it a little deeper into this lizard pose. Remember, you can turn those toes back, those back toes under. Walk that knee back. Stretching a little bit deeper. Maybe those elbows come down to the mat. Maybe they come under that leg. Maybe you stay right where you were. Holding here and breathing through. Remember, you can stay here or you can turn that back toe under and engage that back leg. 2 more breaths. And then we begin to come out of this lizard pose. Palms come down to the mat. Turn that back toe under. Walk that back knee forward just a bit. Let's walk that right foot back to the center of the mat. And let's go ahead and rock it back and forth one more time. And then let's find our way into this lunge position. Keep that front knee right over that front ankle. Back foot on the top of that back foot. Inhale, bring those arms up. Exhale, sink down. Shoulders down away from your ears. Bring them down to cactus. Let's squeeze those shoulder blades together. Let's sweep those hands forward. Inhale, back to cactus. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bring it back. Squeeze shoulder blades. Exhale, fold forward. Place your hands alongside that front foot. And now, let's turn that back toe under. And let's walk that foot forward just a bit. Let's push ourselves up onto the ball of that back foot. Let's straighten that front leg. Maybe a little step forward. Finding your way into that pyramid pose. So both toes, both feet are pointed the same direction. Inhale, get nice and long through the crown of your head. Exhale, take a forward fold. Inhale through the crown. Exhale, forward fold. Think about pushing back into that right hip just a bit. Inhale, get long. Exhale, forward fold. One more breath here. And now let's step forward with that back foot. Coming to that forward fold into a half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, sweep your hands. Inhale, come on up. Little back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, sweep your hands. Inhale, come on up. Little back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. One more time, bend your knees, sweep your hands. Inhale, come on up. Little back bend. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Line your fingers up with toes. Let's lift that right heel. Step back with that right foot. Down to that right knee. Down to the top of that right foot. And let's go ahead, walk your hands back just a little bit if that helps. And rock it back and forth. Toe comes up. Lean forward, toe comes down. Take your time. Inhaling one way. Exhaling opposite. This next time, bring that toe up. Inhale, get long through the crown of your head. Exhale, take that fold. Forehead comes towards shin. Inhale, get long. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, get long. Exhale, forward fold, coming out of that hip and forward. Then let's go ahead and set that foot down. Walk it over to the left side of your mat. Both hands come to the inside of that left foot. Shift weight now. Knee is over ankle. Shoulders over elbows, over wrists. And go ahead and place that left hand on the inside of that thigh. Maybe take a look over that left shoulder for a nice little twist. Come back to center. And settle into lizard on this side. Maybe your lizard's like this. Maybe you are walking that back toe and back knee back just a bit. Maybe you're bringing elbows down to the mat. Maybe wrapping underneath. Find the one that works for you. And then begin to come out. Let's walk that foot back to the center. Turn that back toe under. Walk that knee forward. Once again, rock it back and forth. And let's come back to lunge position on this side. Once your foundation is set, inhale and bring those arms up. Settle down. Shoulders down away from your ears. Front knee is over your ankle. Bring them down to cactus. Inhale, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Exhale, fold and reach. Inhale, bring them back. Squeeze shoulder blades. Exhale, fold and reach. Inhale, bring them back. Exhale, fold and reach. Set those hands down, frame that front foot. Turn back toe under, lift that back knee, and let's step forward to a forward fold. Let your body hang here for just a moment. Grab those elbows again. Little sway, side to side. Let's think about that right elbow. Let's let that right elbow head over towards the left. Bend your knees slightly. Inhale, bring that elbow up. Exhale, let it come down the other side. Nice and slow, let that feel good. Hang for a moment. And now let that left elbow lead the way, going opposite direction. Inhale, circle it up. Exhale, bring it back down. Hang for a second. Release your hands. Bend your knees, sweep your hands, inhale. Come on up to the top. Exhale, hands to heart center. Find your breath. Maybe close your eyes for a moment. Now open your eyes. Let's bring hands to hips. Let's place that weight into the left and out of the right. Come up on the ball of that right foot. Let's take just a gentle pivot forward. Find your drishti or your focal point and begin to lift that right foot. Hold. And now step it back. Find your warrior one stance. That back foot is at a 45-degree angle. Left knee is bent and over that left ankle. Find your foundation, gentle pressure on the outside of those feet. Belly in, pelvis tucked, add your arms. Inhale, bring them up. Energy pulsing through those fingers. Maybe take it into a little back bend. Inhale up. Exhale, take a bow, humble warrior. Inhale, bring it right back up. Exhale, take a bow. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, one more bow. Inhale, bring it up. Bring that right arm up and around. Take it into a reversed warrior on this side. Check your front knee. Make sure it's still bent and headed towards your little toes. Keep your chest open. Still breathing. Inhale, bring that arm back up. And exhale, bring hands down to the inside of that front foot. Turn that back foot to warrior two stance. So you're turning it so it's almost parallel to the back of your mat. Take that right arm and let's rotate it up. Push yourself to standing. Let's find warrior two. Sink down, arms even. Gaze out over those front fingertips. Shoulders down away from your ears. Still pushing down on the outside of those feet. Feeling strong in this pose. Softening the face. Palms up. Palms down. Palms behind. Palms all the way around. Back to warrior two hands. Let's reverse it. Maybe stay here or wrap your bottom arm around into that half bind. Keep your chest open. Still breathing. Inhale back, warrior two. Exhale, we're taking it into side angle. So that front arm is coming down onto that front knee or just above that knee, not on it. Rolling that right shoulder back. Right hand can be on your low back. It can be up and over alongside your ear. So you want a nice straight line from fingertip to foot. You can stay here, keeping your chest open. You can drop that bottom hand down if that's in your body, or if it's in your body, to take it into the bind. Drop down and do that. Choose the one that feels right for you. Always keeping that chest open in whichever choice you make. And now let's circle those hands down. Frame that front foot. Turn onto the ball of that back foot. Step it forward. Bend your knees, sweep your hands. Inhale. Come on up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Follow your breath. And now hands come to those hips once again. Weight goes into the right foot, out of the left. Come up onto the ball of that left foot. Take a little pivot of the torso forward. Have a slight micro bend in that strong standing leg. Begin to lift that left knee. Find your drishti, your focal point. Get your balance. Follow your breath. Crown of the head still being pulled up. Chest still open. More of a pivot forward and step it back. We're finding warrior one on this side. Back foot at a 45 degree. Front knee bent and over that right ankle. And let's add those arms. Entire body's engaged in this pose. From the feet grounding down to the fingertips reaching up. Shoulders down away from your ears. Pelvis tucked. Belly tucked in. Still breathing. Take it into a little back bend if you want. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, let's take that bow. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, take a bow. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, take a bow. Inhale, reach it right back up. Rotate that back hand. Reverse this warrior. rotate those hands back up, bring them all the way down to the inside of that front foot. Turn that back foot to warrior two stance. Let's rotate that left arm up and around, push up into warrior two. Shoulders down away from your ears. Hi, Bootsy. Palms up. Inhale, bring them up to the top. Exhale, follow that back hand with your gaze. Palms up. Inhale to the top. Exhale, follow that front hand with your gaze. Check your knees, it's still bent, headed towards little toes. And let's reverse this warrior. Maybe take it into that half bind. Inhale back, warrior two. And take it into that side angle. Front arm comes to that front thigh. Roll that left shoulder back. Place left hand on your low back or up and across. Remember, you can stay here. You can drop that bottom hand down, stretching from palm to fingertip. You can take it into the bind on this side, keeping your chest open. Bringing that hand down, let's frame that front foot. Coming back to the front of the mat. Find our mountain pose. Inhale, bring those arms up. Exhale to heart center. Hands come to your hips. Step back with that right foot. Come onto the ball of that back foot. Weight goes into that left foot. Slight bend there. Bring arms down. Palms facing behind. And let's begin a slight pivot. Begin lifting that right foot. Flex that right foot. Find your warrior three pose. Crown of the head being pulled up and forward. Find your breath. Find your focal point or your drishti. Breathe through this. And then let's let those hands come down to the floor. Take it into those standing splits. Just lifting that back leg, that right leg just as much as your body will allow. And then let that right foot come down alongside that left. Bend your knees, sweep your hands, inhale, come on up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Hands come to hips, weight goes into the right, out of the left. Step back with that left foot onto the ball of that left foot. Slight bend in that right leg. Push up on the ball of that back foot. Hands come down, palms facing behind. Reach for the crown of the head. And then begin lifting and flexing that back foot. Find your warrior three on this side. Find your drishti or focal point and breathe. Allow those hands come down to the floor. Reach that left leg up. And then set that foot down. Bend your knees, sweep your hands. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, heart center. And let's open those feet, preparing for yoga squat or forward fold. Keeping those toes pointed out just a bit to the sides, heels in. Sit down. Keep your chest open. Crown of the head up, back straight. You can stay here. You could place one hand down, opposite hand behind your head, opening that chest for a little extra stretch. Bring it down, come to the other side. Come back to center. Slowly, hands behind, come to seated. Let's come to double pigeon, if it's in your body to do so. First leg is parallel to the end of the mat. Other leg is ankle over knee, knee over ankle. You can stay right here, sitting up nice and tall, getting that stretch on the outside of those hips. You can let your elbows come out and begin a gentle fold forward. You can walk your fingertips out. Always pulling through the crown of the head, always getting long through the torso. Slowly coming into those stretches, into those bends. Being gentle with your knees, with your hips. If anything hurts, come out of it. You can stay here, or if it feels good, to walk those hands up and begin a little circling down and around. And then back to center. Releasing those legs. Let's switch to the other side. One side might be tighter than the other. Just pay attention to that. Begin a little fold if your body likes that. Inhale, you're always getting long. Exhale, allow your body to get a little bit deeper into the fold. You can stay here if you want to join me in that little torso circle, walking your hands back up, shoulder to opposite knee, circling down and around. Coming back to center, releasing those legs. Let's find our way into boat. Boat can be heels down or lifting up each heel, or stretching or opening up from one side to the other. And then allow those feet to come down. Slowly allow your body to roll down. Arms out to the side. Heels flat, or feet flat on the mat. Go ahead and windshield wiper your legs back and forth. Then let them fall to one side and your gaze goes to the opposite side. Gaze back to center, knees back to center, windshield wiper again. Knees fall opposite side, gaze goes opposite direction. Back to center. And maybe you have a pose that you would like to do that I haven't done to complete your practice. Take a moment now to do that. I'm just going to do legs up the wall for my final pose before Shavasana. Maybe you have something else you'd like to do. And when you're ready, allow yourself to come down to that final Shavasana pose. Make sure your neck is long on the mat, shoulders are down away from your ears. And rest. We begin to wiggle those fingers and toes and hands and feet. Let's pull those knees into the chest for one final hug. Roll knees to the right side. Resting your head on your arms for just a moment. And then let's push up to seated. Finding our way to easy pose. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Thank you for joining me in practice today. The love and light within me honors the love and light within each of you. Namaste.